Hello again, welcome back to my channel. I've just arrived in Buttermere and there's something going on. Just been speaking to some security guys and they commandeered the whole field there. There's a chopper and a load of paparazzi vehicles, shall we say. So there's some filming going on for something or other. I know they've filmed earlier this year with Tom Cruise has been in this area parachuting around, so maybe it's something to do with that. Mission Impossible. I might be in a film. What do you think? Yeah, so he was more interested in if I had a drone, and obviously I want to be responsible. I don't want to get the drone up while the chopper's out, so I'll just be keeping my eye on it. I won't get the drone up until I've got pitched up anyway, so it's probably about 3 hours. But what a day it is, my god. Heading up there towards High Stile, High Crag. And then look at that, Sleet with Pike, and that one that I can never remember the name of. Yeah, fantastic. Oh, well, that's woke me up. Just started the ascent of the Gatesgarth Gap Pass. I reckon this route's probably in about 3 stages. The first one is up to the end of the Scarth Gap, the top end here, and High Crag, then we drop down a bit, then another ascent up to High Stile. I think I've got the names right. I said in one of my previous videos that I can never remember the name of these, so I said I'll have to do a camp up here so that I can cement them in my mind. But beautiful skies that way, bit grey that way, and rain is forecast for tomorrow morning, so we'll have to see what happens there. But Sleet with Pike, haystacks, I've remembered it. Yeah, looking amazing. And choppers down there, yeah, still no action going on there from young Tom. I offered my services, you know, just in case he needed like a stunt double or anything, so I left him my card, so they've got my number. If they need me, I'll just nip down. So I've just reached probably about the halfway point on this Gatesgarth Gap path. Top's just there in between that one that I can't never remember and this other one that I'm not sure what it is either. So it's there. But tell you what, I'm looking forward to some physical pain. Yeah, this week's been a blooming nightmare. Just my head's just been spinning all over the place, so much so I've forgot my my sleeping mat. So I've got that Z light and I'm up here for 2 nights. That's the plan anyway, so just have to see how I go on with that. I've used it before for a night, wasn't particularly good, so with that in mind I'll be looking for, you know, softest pitch if possible, just to try and make it a bit more comfortable. Yeah, so about halfway now, so starting to steepen a bit, and then we'll pop out just at the top there. Let's go. So I've just reached the top of the Gatesgarth Gap Pass and it's taken me 50 minutes, not bad that. Nice little warm up because the next slog is up there. I think it's High Crag. That's way steeper. See some people there. Have a breather, I think. Look at that, great gable, wow. Great gable, Kurt Fell, that's the route up to Pillar, and that's the top of the Black Sail Pass. Yeah. That sun's gone away, big grey skies. So I've just peeked out on the second of these steps up towards High Stile on Sleet, and that looks even more of a slog. High Crag, I think that is. Took me an hour and 5 minutes to get here. Just been speaking to had a chat with a guy coming down as I was going up. Pillar there, you can just see the corner of Langdale looking down the valley. Whew. Right, let's get on with this next one. So, just on the ascent of High Crag now. It's a really good step path, but it's steep. Ooh. The path's become quite shaly now, as you can see. I don't think we're too far off the top now of High Crag. Whew. Just looking down there into the MLD Valley. The Scarfell's there. The cloud draped over the top, coming round to Great Gable. Wow. Yeah, looking good. That breeze has eased a bit, which is nice. It's just nice to have a bit of air movement, but it's not as windy as it was. Ugh. Right, hopefully the top's not too far, probably another 5 minutes. We'll keep going. Right, just made it to High Crag. It's taken me 1 hour 35 minutes. So that's my target over there, High Stile. And now we can see Langdale water. Just met a lady doing the coast to coast. She sounded Australian, but she was struggling for food. She only had a bit of food left, so I gave her one of my little cereal bars. I think she's heading down to the Blacksail hut for the night. Yeah, looking good. Right, head on to High Stile. 807 metres I think it is. I'm not sure what that is in feet, but 2.7, something like that. So I want to be on the highest if possible. You know what I'm like. Right, we'll keep going. The last time I was in this area, I'd made the ascent from Buttermere up here. My God, I can't believe I did that. Burntness Coombe, I think it's called this. And I just went up that way and popped out on High Stile. Bloody hell, it looks a bit severe from here. Yeah, I did it. There's one of my first, I think it's my first video I ever did. There's no talking or anything, it's just literally I filmed it on my phone. Is when I did that. Wow. Right, let's plod on to High Stile and see if we can find somewhere to pitch. They've got the choppers up there over Robinson. I've had to keep checking my phone just in case the film crew needed me. But Tom must be all right, so I'll just remain vigilant just in case my phone rings. I just have to leave this. You know what it's like. Hashtag priorities. Yeah, that's just looking across to the ascent route I did up Burntness Combe, I think it's called. My God, must have been keen back then, that's for sure. Wow. Oh, so here we are. High Stile. That wind has dropped to nothing. Wow. So I'm not sure which is the actual summit. This one looks the highest by a couple of feet maybe. And I'm just scanning now for somewhere to get this tent on. I think ideally I'd like to be over this way, but the terrain probably going to dictate where I pitch. Freestanding tent you're fine, but this Duomid needs a real good peg because you've got to get a lot of tension on it. But wow, look at this. Aptly named Red Screes. I always wondered why it's called that. Crumb up water and Mel break. It's camps on there with Paul, a Cumbrian lad outdoors, a week ago. Wow, brilliant. So, grass, I need some grass with no rocks in it, or a chance of no rocks anyway. Oh, it's so nice now that wind's dropped. Ooh. Oh, look at that. I think that's Blueberry Tarn. I'll have to have a look on the map, confirm that. Ooh, wow. I thought there might be some tents down there, but I can't see any. Right, I'm just going to drop down here a bit and see if there's anything decent down here. These ladies. I can hear that chopper again down in the valley. I still haven't had that call from, you know, the team at Mission Impossible, so Tom must be alright. That's the main thing. I don't want him overstretching himself and doing anything too risky. I'm always available. I've told him, you know, anything you need, just give me a call. I think I found somewhere. I think I've found somewhere. Right. This looks good. This looks good. I'll get back to you in a bit. I can't believe it. I've just found the pitch. I've set my camera up doing a time lapse, took my rucksack off and look at the weather. Look at it, beautiful. Cloudy skies, but so warm, no wind, and it's raining. I can feel it on my skin. Weird. I thought, yeah, I thought it was midges at first because they're out as well, and I haven't brought my midge net, but I'll have to cope with it. But yeah, it's raining. Right, I think I'll manage with that waterproof. Look at the scarfells over there. Ah, my favourites. God, fantastic. Right, let's get this tent up. Right, I'm all pitched up now, so I'll show you around the tent. I'm pleased with this, really am. Love this tent. So I managed to get all the pegs in. It's flattish, pretty flat actually, quite nice. So yeah, so I couldn't believe I've forgotten my inflatable sleeping mat, but I've just brought this Z-light, MLD Z-light, so I'm going to have to manage on that. And then, with it being not too cold tonight, the forecast, I brought this Outkit Pipe Dream 200. I think it goes down to about 7 degrees, something like that. It's only a quite thin sleeping bag, but it's really light and it packs down well. So yeah, there's all my stuff down there. This is the sleeping gear that I use. It's just these, just from Marks and Spencer's, like merino blend stuff, and then like long johns there. So I just sleep in them, and if need be, I've got a down jacket there as well. So yeah, that's it. Got my sandwiches. I've brought 1.5 litres of water. I figured that I didn't want to be carrying too much water up here, so I thought 1.5 litres would do for tonight, and then I brought my water filter as well, so I can pick up some water down there on the way back tomorrow. I'm going to go back via down Red Screes there and drop down, I think it's Sour Milk Gill, down to Buttermere, and walk back by the lake, which should be nice. Just looking at it down there, and there's the field where the Hollywood paparazzi are. And it's clouded over, and as I said earlier, there is some rain forecast, probably in the early hours of tomorrow. So yeah, I hope it brightens up soon after that. But I've just spotted some tents down by Red Tarn there. No one up here, no one at all. I'm just off the summit. The summit's up there, so I've just come down off that. Just got it to myself. Yeah, there's a couple of tents down there, blue ones. I can only see those two. Nice, but they won't have the views I have. Takes a bit more effort to get up here. So if you're not prepared to put the effort in, you get what you get. Yeah, I absolutely love this tent. The space in it's just great. I think it looks really good too, and the colour blends in quite nicely. Just got a message off Craig, Wild Camping 101 on YouTube, and he's over there on sale somewhere. So might get a flash of the head torch later when it goes dark. But look at that profile of the Scarfells there. Scarfell dropping down to Mickledore, Scarfell Pike, Broad Crag, Hill Crag, Great End. Even see the Langdale Pikes there where I was the other week. Piker's Stickle and Harrison Stickle. There's someone shouting away up at summit of High Stile just over there. Hopefully they'll keep out of the way and not come bothering me. Yeah, and that's looking down to Crummock Water there and Mel Break where I was the other week with Paul. Right, I think I'm going to get something to eat. I'm starving. I've not eaten anything since I set off. I got an ice cream when I arrived. It was nice and sunny and I got here a bit early. So I got an ice cream from the ice cream van down there at the car park. And just sort of hung around a bit really. Yeah, so I'm hungry. I'm going to get my sandwiches out and have something to eat. So I just get all set up for my brew with a view, and it's raining. Can't believe it. So anyway, a brew with a view from 2,600 feet I'm pitched at on High Stile in the Lake District. Oh yeah. Cheers. I've just had a walk back up towards the summit and looking down towards that Burntness Coombe. This is the way I came up, I remember it now. Look at that. Yeah, up through there I can see a bit of a path and up those screes there. Yeah, wow. pillar there and the Scarfells. That haze seems to have cleared now, so views are much better. And then going along towards Little Scope Fell, where I camped about a year ago, I think it was. First camp in my Hillyberg Acto. Yeah, great position this, really is. So I'm pitched sort of just down there, just below the summit, sort of there. I think that's summit anyway. And then I've just gone a bit lower down there, sort of sheltered and a bit more secluded down that way. Wow, spotted another tent over there as well. There's no one round here though. Yeah, love this, absolutely love it. So it's 20 to 10 now and the sun's just setting. Can't really see it too good because of the cloud, but still nice. And winds, it's quite windy again, up to, I've measured 20 mile an hour in the winds, and temperature's 13 degrees, so it does feel cold. I've got my leggings on and my thermals on underneath. Yeah, something you need to be aware of if you're not used to sort of mountain camping. It does get cold up here even in summer, so it's a good idea to bring some warmer gear as well, even when it's warm. I had to laugh, I was coming up here today and all the news was saying about extreme heat and everyone needed to take precautions, and it's going to be 40 degrees, record-breaking temperatures in the UK. Well, not yet anyway. Up here in the Lake District it's 13 degrees and rain forecast for tomorrow. But anyway, great to be up here. Views like this, can't go wrong. Looking down to Crummock Water there as the sun's setting. Look at those clouds there, just the lines. Brilliant. Well, good morning. I say good. It's not that good at all really. It's been throwing it down since about 3 AM and it's 6 AM now. Still outside. Yeah, it's pretty grim. Quite windy as well. But the forecast is saying it's going to clear up about 7 AM, so another hour yet. But yeah, they did forecast that it would rain, but I think it's been more rain than what they forecast. So I'm just going to sit tight, I think. I brought a waterproof, got a waterproof jacket, I haven't brought any trousers. It's not particularly cold, so I'll be keeping up a good pace walking back, so I'm not too bothered about getting wet. But I prefer not to. I prefer hanging around until it dries up. Yeah, so much for this heat wave there. It's not here yet. Oh, just having a look outside. Well, it's nice and bright at least. That rain's just eased off. It's 20 to 7 now. Yeah, I'll take this. Still got great views all around. But yeah, that rain last night started about 3 AM and it didn't half batter the tent. Quite windy as well, but we're all good. Tent's absolutely fine, and it wasn't too bad on that Z-Lite sleeping mat. Obviously I'd have preferred a proper inflatable mat. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I'm saying that now. Once I start moving around I might start feeling the aches and pains, but no choice really. Yeah, it was alright. You can actually see the Galloway Fells there in the distance. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. So now that the rain's eased off, I think I'm going to get some porridge on, have a bit of breakfast, and I think this is pretty much it for most of the day really, this sort of weather. So then I'll decide what I'm going to do next. No heat wave yet, just seems to be drifting further away. I mean, they were talking about being a really hot weekend, then it went into Sunday and now it's gone into Monday and Tuesday, so we'll just have to see what we get. But yeah, can't complain about this. Pretty good. Oh, just been spotted. Get off my land! Right, let's get that porridge on. So it's 20 past 8 now and I'm all packed up. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Leave no trace. Love it. Yeah, so just got to get this rucksack on now and back to the summit, High Stile, and then drop down the ridge to Red Pike. And then that's quite a steep descent there down to Bleaberry Tarn, and then down back down to Buttermere. Let's go. So here we are at the summit of Red Pike. Amazing views, absolutely amazing views. And I was just thinking back to the first time I came up here, Red Pike, and it was back in my mountain biking days. I think it was 2006, and it was March. And we had a cold snap overnight, well that weekend anyway, and I've been looking through my mountain biking magazines and there was a route up here, and when all the snow came in I thought, wow, that'd be amazing. So I remember came over the Honesty Pass, dropped down, parked in Buttermere, and then I literally carried the bike, because there was snow everywhere. I carried the bike from Buttermere up to here. No riding at all, carried it. I mean, if you know the route, you can understand that. But my plan was, even though there was snow and ice down there, once I got up onto the top, you can see it's relatively flat, so I can mountain bike across the ridge. So carried the bike all the way up, got to here, all this sheet ice, could not even stand up on it. So so that was that plan, scuppered totally. What do you think happened next? Yeah, I had to carry the bike all the way back down to Buttermere. So I never actually rode my bike at all. I think just a flat bit, probably half a mile along the shoreline in Buttermere. What a disaster. I'll tell you what though, it was memorable. I'll always remember that. Right, so we start dropping down from here down to Bleaberry Tarn, I think it is. That's looking across to where I was last night. High Stile. Right, let's go. Lovely views there down to Buttermere, and my plan is to walk that way and round that side of the lake there. There's Sleet with Pike, and my car's parked just at the bottom there. Yep, stunning day. Just dropping back down to the lake now, and after that overnight rain, this rocky path is absolutely lethal coming down, and trekking poles are a saviour, but there's no air at all. My face is probably bright red, just so warm, just no air. But let's get down to the lake, and maybe we can cool off in there. Wow, it's beautiful down here. And that's looking back to where I was last night, up High Stile. It's just about 300 feet above sea level here. What was it last night? Sort of 2,600 feet, something like that. It's a bit cooler here, but tell you what, it's not much cooler. Yeah, so I'm going to walk around that side of the lake, back to the car, and if I'm going for a swim, I'm going to go down that end because I don't want to be walking back in a load of wet gear. The car's down that end, so it'll only be a short walk back. What do you think? Swim? Yeah? No? Let's see. That's where I was last night. High Stile. I don't know what it is, but there's a beautiful flowery smell around here. God, it's beautiful, that. I thought it might be someone's perfume at first, something like that, but there's no one here. Feels so much better now after that. Wow. It's only about literally a 5-minute walk back to the car. Then I get changed, get all this wet gear off. But that was a great camp, really was. That's it, High Stile up there. And the loop that I did is right round, then back down by the lake. And it's quite quiet this morning. I expected it to be far busier than this. I mean, there's people around, but it is pretty quiet. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed that. And get in the comments. I always love to hear from you guys. If you've got any questions for me about the area, about my gear, or about the routes or anything, just get in the comments and I'll see if I can answer them for you. And now I'm going to head back to the car and start on another adventure tonight. Not sure where I'm going to go, but the forecast looks pretty good, so see what I can come up with. See you in the next one. See ya.